Salam
Hello.
alaikum.
عليكم
How are you?
السلام أهلا وسهلا. كيف
Uh,
الحال؟
I have no problems with the videos. They're absolutely okay. But just
Oh, great.
that I talk
But
about with my
I want to ask you
fiance.
before that. I'm sorry. Don't say anything about your personal information. We're talking about English. Okay?
Yeah, but are you going to edit the videos?
No, not edit. But just share it.
Yeah, no, because I watched the videos that are already on your YouTube page, and there's some of them where we talk about our my personal stuff. So if you can edit those ones.
wow. I'm be famous. I'm famous to watch my video.
Well, some teacher on Cambly reached out. They found your YouTube account and they
Uh,
told all the tutors that, hey, just check and ask if you want to have your videos on your website. So I don't mind, and I love that you use my material. I think it's great,
great.
but my
Thanks.
fiance is not happy because
No,
I
no,
talk
no,
about her.
no, 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 no. Please stop talking about your fiance. That's personal information. We need to talk about something to improve English language. Tell me about your Arabic language. Do you speak Arabic right now or no?
Well, no, because I've been working so much, I haven't really had time to study Arabic. But remember, I still have some intermediate Spanish, Russian, and Indonesian.
You stop learning Arabic?
Yeah. I'm still learning Arabic, but the things that are very difficult about Arabic is you
Mm.
have the h, r, h sounds that you put together in
Uh,
one word. On top of
yes.
that, your grammar is almost the opposite of English, and furthermore, you read the other way.
Okay. Let me ask you about the gun. What difference between the gun and the weapons?
Weapon is more broad. So weapon ONS, WEAPONS. Weapon is anything that you can use to hurt somebody. So if I
Ah,
throw this glass, that can be called a weapon.
ah.
But a gun is only refers to the firearm, a rifle or anything that shoots bullets.
Weapons that anything use it to kill someone. That's mean to kill weapons.
Doesn't mean to kill, but it can mean anything. Like if I have a baseball bat, that if I'm using that to attack you, that is referred to as a weapon.
What about this idiom? The cat in the hell.
The cards in hell,
Yes.
cat in the hell. In
Yes.
heat, a cat in heat, or a cat in the
Uh,
hell.
a cat in the hell.
I've never heard of that idiom. I know there's another one, like a cat in heat, but I
No.
haven't heard of a cat in the hell. No, that's not an idiom I'm familiar with at all.
Okay, let me take my phone to read this idiom. Stay online.
Yeah.
I think this cat in the hell, something doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's I again remember idioms can be more specific to a country. So that could be something they say in America and Canada, but it's not something
Mm.
that we would say in Australia.
Ah. Tell me about Duolingo. Do you think Duolingo is useful app to improve our
I think
language?
it's yeah. I mean, I would say for beginner intermediate, it's definitely useful, but to
Uh,
go
I think
past
uh,
that,
I think for advanced also.
it can be useful for advanced lessons. You are right, but I wouldn't say that it's you can't use that solely as your learning language. So I think you'd have to do a lot of other things around it for it to be useful. I used Duolingo when I was learning Spanish, and it was great to get some words and vocabulary and a little bit of grammar. But for me to actually start speaking Spanish, I needed to practice with people.
Do you think do you think that Duolingo to you help you with the improve your Spanish language?
Yes, yeah,
That mean
for, as I said,
that
as the
mean
beginner,
that mean
intermediate levels.
help you to speaking Spanish?
No, not really. It helped me with words here and there, but again, it depends on the style of learning that you are more comfortable with. If you're an auditory learner, a visual learner, a kinetic learner. So you need to figure out your learning style before you kind of approach what you're learning.
Reading the books like 4,000 words and grammar news, do you think that it's useful for a person who want to improve their language?
Well, I think reading's always very important. I think a combination of reading and writing to practice the words that you're learning and speaking. Again,
Which is
I've met people who.
which is skills that mean target speaking. Which is skills
Speaking
I
skills.
should I listening and speaking?
So there's a few exercises that you can do with speaking skills. If you don't, if you don't have the money or if you don't have the time to really go on language learning, like Cambly and other websites, what you can do is you can use AIs like chat GPTs and things like that you can speak to, and then they will reply.
Do you think artificial intelligence that mean it's useful to improve language like native speaker?
It can be.
Or that
I think it can get you to a certain level, but again, you can't become advanced or fluent.
It's similar to the human when we ask.
It has similarities with human communication, but not the same. No.
That's different. But it's help you that Cambridge University launched a website with the robot to improve your speaking and to ask this report about personal information and ask him. I asked the robot with artificial intelligence about are you married? I told me I'm just a robot and didn't get married right now. Okay.
Well, I mean, of course.
The Oxford University collect about 8,000 words and divide it to levels. Have you read this website about Oxford University and collect 8 words and divide it to A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, and that's me. Do you think follow these words and put these words in sentences, expressions, idiom, and to help the person to speak English like native speaker, or that it's difficult? Do you think it's easy or it's difficult?
No, you can't get to a native level or a fluent level by using AI software. That's something that only comes through like ongoing and practiced conversations with people who are a native speaker. So if I like learning Arabic, I can learn formal Arabic, but when I go to Saudi Arabia or Syria or Iraq, I will learn certain things that you say, which may be different from the dictionary version of it and different ways that you're using it. So there is more of a human approach to language than it is when it's mathematical and laid out.
What about the claim to follow to remember the vocabularies. Is there strategical plan to
I would say, like
uh,
anything that practice every day. It's daily practice. There's no surefire way. There's no, easy
practice every
way to
day?
learn vocabulary. Practice every day, 20, 30
That's
minutes
mean
every day, reading, writing.
practice every day. That's mean to lose feel blue or
So your sound is a little bit all over the place. It's
that's
cutting
mean to
out. Your sound.
sometimes to it's to lost passion when you practice every day. Unfortunately.
Well, see, this is why I always tell people when it comes to learning language, you have to do it in the way that interests you the most. You have to find topics that you enjoy, that you
Mm.
want to study, and you do it in the language that you're wanting to learn. There's no easy way to learn a language. It's difficult. It's, sometimes very frustrating. But if you're doing it in a way that engages you and interests you, you will find your results are quicker.
Mm. Uh, with it to learn English, story or books or anything or website.
What I would recommend, the thing that you've got to figure out first is how you learn as a person. Hey, your internet's just gone a little bit weird at the moment. They're coming back. Yep, you're back. Okay. What is going on today?
Can you hear me?
You're back? Okay, yeah, you're back. Your internet went a little bit weird for a second there.
Hello.
And it's gone again. What is going on today? Hello? Goodness gracious.